How could you find the owner of a property if you happen to stumble across an empty house, for example? Well, today I'd like to share with you 4 different ways that you can achieve this. Hi there, my name is Tony Law from Your First 4 Houses, and my channel is all about helping you get to house number 4 as quickly and as painlessly as possible. So let's look at 4 different ways that we can find the owner of a property quickly and inexpensively. And let's in fact start off with the free way first of all. And this is something I encourage everybody to do. So I want you to imagine you found yourself a house. It's clearly empty, and we could talk about how you could determine if it was empty, but let's imagine that we know that it is. The very first thing that you should do, the first way, is to actually knock on the neighbours' doors. Now I know a lot of people watching this are going to perhaps be a bit intimidated by this, but it works. I've done it many times. Can I suggest you do it like this? You're going to go up to the neighbours, you're going to ring their doorbell, they're going to open the door. You should drop your body language. Be very apologetic for bothering and troubling them. And just say something like this: I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm a property guy. I've walked up and down this road many times and I can't help noticing the house next door to you is empty. If you've got just a moment, I wonder if I could be a bit cheeky and just ask you a little bit of information about it. Would that be okay? Now, if they've had a rat in their garden, or if they've noticed a smell coming from next door, or if there's maybe a mattress sitting on the drive next door, do you think they might want to engage in that kind of a conversation? Absolutely they will. So please do it. You're doing them a favour, frankly. The second way is to go to land registry. Now for £3 you can find the address of the owner for that property. Now in truth, when you do this, you may well find that the address for the owner is actually the address of the property that you're looking at. I grant that that's probably going to be the case, but for £3 it's worth finding out that, because it may not be them. It may be an address elsewhere, in which case you can write to the owner elsewhere. In fact, pay the £6 and that way you'll get a map as well. And I'll put a link for this in the box below here. The third way is to use a tracing agent. Now these cost between £30 to £40. I've used these several times. They're great efficient ways of finding owners of properties. Generally you're going to pay around about 35 quid for this. And they're going to use a number of online systems that aren't available to you, although they are going to use a number that are as well. And usually very quickly indeed, they will be able to locate and find the owner of that property. And lastly, you can hire your own private detective, as I have done on 3 separate occasions. Maybe I'm exaggerating here a little bit. I use a company called Finder Monkey. Finder Monkey, that is a genuine name for a company, and I'll put a link in the box that will take you straight there. Now these are experts at finding anybody in the country. So you'll give them a minimum amount of information. Obviously you're going to give them the address for the property next door. You might want to send them the title deeds for the property that you've already downloaded as well. And I am very confident, I'm not going to put any money on it, but I'm very confident they will be able to find the owner of that property wherever they may be. Usually going to take a little bit longer, maybe 36, 48 hours, something like that, but they'll find them. So there's 4 great ways, but I'm sure that you can think of some other ways that you can find people. And if you can, I'd love it if you could drop me a comment in the box below. If you found this video useful and you're a YouTuber, it would be great if you could subscribe to my channel. Again, link is going to be in the box, and that way I can keep you updated. If you use Facebook instead, please like my page, and that way once again I can make sure that you're updated when the next video is available to you. My name is Tony Law from Your First 4 Houses. I really hope you found this video useful, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.